How are we doing, everybody?
What up,
It's another
peeps?
episode of On the Balls. On the Loose. Not on the balls. On the
On the
loose.
balls.
Yes. Forgot what
What's
it
a
was called
way
there for
to
a
start
second.
the video?
It's all good. It's all good. We've had a wonderful weekend. Me and Andrew were just talking about I need to get from a steering wheel because it's here in front of me. It's a very budget, as we do. But I need to get the shifter and the handbrake because I've started drifting on AC.
I mean, you say it's budget, but really, it's not.
It's really good.
Like, it's still quite expensive, and
Yeah, it's
obviously compared to the big stuff.
yeah.
I
Basically,
I had quite a
Logitech
realize
920 to anybody who's listening.
and a £50 stand
Yes.
off eBay,
So I
which
got exactly the
actually
same
is
stand as you, which is really good.
yeah.
And when I finally get somewhere proper, not in my front room where my missus is going to kill me for doing it, I can just I'll just use Inventor and I'll build Summit to go off it, and we'll just make it and get a full seat in it and stuff.
It would. So on Reddit, I have a I'm subscribed to a what's it called? A subreddit called Simrigs or something. People post like their rigs, which is good to see.
Yeah, man.
Some people also post their budget for building one and all the parts that they want.
Insane.
Yeah, you don't want to see.
I've been looking at
shit.
a USB handbrake to plug into the PC for 25 quid on eBay. I think that's my budget. I might even wait till Black Friday, see if they can get it for like 20.
Yeah, some of the stuff on there is just
Yes. But yeah, I need to either get something made up or figure out a way of mounting it.
yeah. I'm sure there'll be
I've got a lot of scrap at work. It could be a welding project, innit? I need to start doing some welding.
yeah.
That's actually really
So
sorry, I've realised everybody we're just talking about crappy sim rigs. Not something we talk about a lot on this show, but I do like. I've started drifting on AC, and between that and rallycross on iRacing, both of which I am shockingly shit at. It's a whole lot of fun. But anyway, on to the actual show, which is the British Rallycross. 5 Nations at British Rallycross. So last weekend was Lydden. It was an epic weekend. Some fantastic racing. You know, it was absolutely. It was just shit out basically.
before we go too far into Lydden, just a meme, very quickly.
Yes, mate. You do you.
Just made me laugh.
I saw that. I saw that earlier. Yeah, fair play to them. Is that not who shared that? Actually, out of curiosity.
Double Joker.
Oh, I thought it didn't look like double Joker's logo, and I was like, somebody ripped it off for them. Yeah, I mean, fair play. Did you like the hashtag?
I didn't actually see that.
Because obviously, whatever the hell he's called Jabo. So it's hashtag Jabo. It's funny. Those are funny. Yeah, God, fucking appalling. I do wonder sometimes why they don't get. Anyway, that's a whole different moan for a whole different time to moan about something. I've probably also moaned about it in the past. But yeah, this weekend, British. So, going to roll a little vid now of some of the footage we got. Kind of enjoying doing these and learning more, and we're going to push it seriously next year. However, enter video-ness. Well, everyone, we're here. Spiritual home of motorsport. Well, rallycross, I suppose. Lydden Hill. So you can see behind me. Oh yeah. So we just parked up. Very early drive time. Only here for the one day. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. So really looking forward to watching the racing. Get the report up on downforce, obviously. But yeah, absolutely epic. The Super 1600s, just going to have a practice with the all fours. And let's go and have a look.
Don't need the lights up, don't need a chain. The moon is shining, sun on my wrist. I'm gonna take it, I need a seat, decapitated. Love like the replay. Yeah, October not gonna be like before. Sleeping over, always somewhat different like a toy. See you dancing, tell her, call you me and more. Know you gave it all, but now you need to give me more. Fasten, don't you out my window, tinted out the Ford. But before you know it, gonna pick up 3 or 4. They can hear me roaring from the city to the shore. And to wear a mask to keep my face clean from the blood and gore. Don't need the lights on, don't need a tray. The moon it shines on, shine on my wrist. I'm gonna take it, I need a seat, decapitated. Love like the replay. Don't need the lights on, don't need a tray. The moon it shines on, shine on my wrist. I'm gonna take it, I need a seat, decapitated. Love like the replay. Don't need to get arrested, tested for me, good to know. The demons are...
Right, so well, let's come back to the car, put the coat on. The rain is possibly coming. You can see by the glasses a little bit. I've just been sat sort of stood with Leon. I'm going back now. It's really good photography. We'll link it below. And the dark is coming. We've got the floodlights on, like you can see. So it's going to be very, very awesome to watch this now. We're not going to get any video pictures. Might get some videos. But yeah, it's been another fantastic day. You know, this year has been my first year of journalism, my first year of, you know, looking at this media. It's been a year that I've done a lot of mistakes, done a lot of good things, and I think I think next season is going to be really good. So yeah, I'll have a bit of a chat, I think, about that with Andrew after this. But now let's go back to the racing.
Playing and they're trying to catch a soul. Feeding on a skeleton and soon you see the crows. See the crows, yeah, they feeding on me. Having that Tesla like all the silent killer like I'm a Elon. Driving in Mexico, living the ethical like I'm a Philo. Wearing that mask and apparel, we scary, Dia de los Muertos. Rum lemonade, loving the shade. Don't need the lights, don't need the shade. The moon it shines on, shine on my wrist. I'm gonna take it, I need a seat, decapitated. Love like the replay. Don't need the lights, don't need a shade. I'm gonna take it, I need a seat, decapitated. Love like the replay.
So that was that. Andrew hasn't seen it yet because I haven't actually made it yet.
No.
As of Tuesday. So
that'll
be interesting. Well, I've been writing up. I've been doing the recaps and stuff.
That's fair enough.
So, you know, obviously, got to get my legitimate journalism duties done. We'll link them below anyway. But I've got the supercar write-up and the classes. I've done those 2 separate articles because why not?
No doubt you ran that on for a while in them.
No, because it's the journalism aspect, so it's just one. I am going to rant now.
There we go.
What I might do? I was thinking, you know what I might do is you prepared and ready? I was thinking actually I might just play the 5 Nations little. Oh God, that's really loud. Did you hear that as well?
Yeah.
That was so loud in my ear. I just thought I'll play this in the background because why the hell not? This is probably a little bit better than.
It just reminded me of this person that she watches on YouTube. She always says, "Hello, everybody." At the start of her YouTube videos.
That's it.
I think we should start doing that.
Why is Sam just going to talk all the way through? I didn't put sound on because there we go. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Saturday was absolutely epic. You know, the night racing was so cool. I don't know what it will like to drive. It did look very well lit up this time. I know last year there was a few issues, but right, the fireworks display, mate, 13 minutes of continuous fireworks.
It's a good effort,
That is a serious effort. I don't even want to know how much that cost, but it was very, very impressive. I then actually had to rush home and I was stuck in the car park for an hour before I could actually get out, which was good. Oh well, but it was a great day. It was very, very cold. The track started out very slippy. I know I was speaking to some of the retro guys and rear-wheel drive cars. They were really struggling for grip in some areas. But as per usual, the racing was absolutely superb. I won't bother summing it all fully up because we've got the YouTube for the Five Nations. We've got the write-ups on Downforce if you want to have a little read when you're having your toilet break. And I was expecting a snigger from you then.
Yeah. And I know what you're doing.
Pretty much. I've done a full flipping 15-second hype video. I'm going to finish that because probably shouldn't have done. It was so you had 2 rounds of the supercars, 1 round of the support classes, I suppose, and the supercars was excellent. Fawn had come back in the 208 there. That is Andy Scott's old car.
It looks really cool, that. I mean, they always do them, to be fair.
Looks awesome. Did really well. The Vittles won on Saturday, won the final. And, I mean, he's so impressive. 19 years old. And he's there, winning that supercar in his first year on a supercar. I think it just shows the level. The shame is the car just doesn't seem reliable enough. So he's not getting his qualifying points because he's getting high qualifying points when he finishes it without, so it's a real shame. I think if they can, because, obviously it's coming out of the LD Motorsport School, so they can make good cars. And, if they can sort that out, I think for next season, he'll be on a real good push, I think, for, really, really going for a title contender because he's won 3 rounds now, which is a fair shout to do in the British. And he took the Saturday. He did excellent. He actually came from 6th on the grid to take the win. He did an early joker. This wasn't the one, obviously, because he's gone about 5 miles an hour. He come back and he did really well. And then on the Sunday, Jack Fawn in the 208, absolutely just, he was on the pace all weekend. So Fawn's a Super 1600 champion. And he's had, I want to say 2 years out. And he's come back with this supercar now, Andy Scott's X supercar, Andy Scott's X car. He's still a supercar. And his pace was just absolutely insane. It was so good. He was just on fire. Now, he wasn't doing any championship points. So, Toe Hill, who came second on Sunday, he took the win points effectively. And that's put Toe Hill at the top of the championship now, with Ollie O'Donovan, who just had a bit of a shit weekend, to be honest. It's about the only way you can put it. So that's put him into second place and Toe Hill's in first. So now Spa's been cancelled. Rona, I guess, because either Belgium are on the red list, we're on their red list, or they're on our red list, or something along that lines. Some things. So there are talks of it possibly going to Ireland and taking supercars minis and Swifts, maybe. Like 3 classes, basically. Over, but all that's obviously in the air, and I don't know if anything has been sorted out yet. Maybe somebody can let us know if they know.
Apparently, there's no red list. There are currently no countries or territories on the red list for travel to England. So, must be Belgium not letting us in.
Yeah, which is fair enough because our cases are like stupid high, but then we're doing lots of testing. Funny side note, everybody. Are you ready for this? I got a letter today, Andrew. He said, because of your mental health support through the NHS, you're eligible for your COVID vaccine booster, which is great, but I'm not allowed the vaccine because I'm too allergic to them. And I'm also not getting any mental health support because I don't drink to excess and fight anymore. So they've just wasted whatever time. I was just like, you could have at least looked at some records, couldn't you? Anyway.
Probably, yeah. I'm assuming it'll be automated from what I used to do at NHS. But...
yeah, it just shows the lack of funded and actual care put into it sometimes.
Yeah.
Very sad. I'll just like looked at that one and that's that. So yes. Anyway, onto a little bit of a kind of rant. The racing was absolutely sensational in the Super National. Now I wasn't there on the Sunday because I had to get back to my actually my legs did really well this weekend. This is what I was going to talk about. So this Super National, as you will know, is one of my favourite classes along with Super Retro. And this move by Page was excellent. Now, obviously, you can see how the crash, the incidents. There is the onboard footage if anybody's actually up about it. It was obvious that the rear tyres had lit up. The hate on social media towards Page on various forms. Fortunately, it was shut down on Spotters Tower. You might want to watch this as well, actually. This is going to be interesting in a second. I think is absolutely fucking disgusting. One, especially when she's not done out wrong. This gets... yeah. You see, literally, like, the photographers had to duck to avoid that damn wheel.
I'm not surprised.
That is a 600 horsepower Beetle. Like, what a legend. Super retro. I mean, look at it. Those cars are insane. It's really shitty that there is still in this, I say still in this day and age, there always has been, there always will be, people who don't have a thing. Obviously, I know I'm slightly warped towards hate because of a lifestyle that I was raised in the cults and what have you. And then obviously my partner's, massive PTSD sufferer. I don't like... People need to get a fucking grasp of themselves. It's shocking to be giving out so much hate and so much hate directed at somebody and also someone's family as well, from various points. Now, the people involved in that incident, we've already talked, watched each other's footage, shook hands, is what it is. Yeah, it's shit, but it is racing.
Yep.
And that you can see they got tangled. It was a racing incident without any question whatsoever. Hence why there was no points. Hence why there was no investigation. Because why would there be?
Nope.
It is what it is. That's my opinion anyway. But even if I thought it was somebody's fault,
you're not going to go hurl abuse at them.
Yeah.
on
no,
the
don't get me
anyway,
wrong.
are you?
I've done a bit of a joke about Andy Neat. The reason why I've done that is because they're actually not very nice, or at least his wife giving out death threats, I think, is pretty appalling to people on social media. Because, that just says a lot about somebody as well.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome racing, wasn't it? And I just think people need to fucking grow up, basically.
Yeah, people
and
just need to
it's
think what they're doing, don't they?
yeah, you know. And I spoke to Paige about it, like, and yeah, she's getting some horrible shit, and it's not acceptable.
The
You know?
shit thing is, like, it's not surprising.
No, it's not, and that is what's even worse. It was just like, yeah, absolutely.
Like, you know, something's gonna happen. Like, as soon as something like that happens, you just know what's gonna happen, which is the bad thing.
You know, and look, it's
same. It's not even like motorsport. It's everything, isn't
just
it?
everything. Yeah, it is.
Just look at what happened in World Cup or at World Cup, or Euros or whatever it was.
I don't know. Football's football to me.
But yeah, it's just stupid, isn't it? It's
It is
not something that anybody with a moderate form of intelligence would do.
No, exactly. I completely agree with you, and you know, I think to see that now, fortunately, you know, a lot of it got shut down fairly quickly, and there was a lot of people obviously going, "What the hell are you on about?" And I'm not going to spend too much time on it because you don't want to give a lot of time to it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it is a bit like, oh, the dog's got bored.
People just need educating, don't they?
Yeah, it's very sad to see. Yeah. But you know, and it's rallycross. It's contacts. It's as simple as that. There's been a lot of contact, to be fair, in Supernatural. There's been a lot of incidents. Supernatural. Great TV show, by the way. Love that shit. You ever watched it?
No.
I just want to watch it for the car, mate. It's beautiful.
I vaguely remember. Know what it is, but I'm not sure.
It's quality. We'll binge watch it one day. I mean, we won't, but it's nice to think, isn't it? But yeah, what a fantastic weekend. It was brilliant. I wish I could have been there for both days, but I didn't get to the night racing last year, and to watch it this year, it was, you know, I couldn't take any vids. I think I took some vids. I couldn't take any pictures, obviously. I was stood there chatting to Leon Wall, one of the photographers, you know, and we just had a good chill for a bit, and we watched the night racing, and it was an absolute highlight. To be honest, it was really, really good.
I mean, it looked good. It's something that I didn't even know were a thing. So
yeah, it's you'll have to try and get down next year, mate, because it's fucking awesome.
Definitely.
Plus, you know, next year, and I must admit, I spent a lot of the day yesterday, what even yesterday on Saturday, kind of in a slightly philosophical mood to some degree. You know, thinking like that this year has been crazy. You know, with the writing for Downforce Radio, with the obviously what we've been doing, like it's been one hell of a learning experience. We've only been doing this really a few months, and I've only been doing what I've been doing seriously for a few months, and I've learned a lot. There's a lot of things I've done, and it's like, shit, could have done a lot better, but that's what you do by doing things and pushing. Kind of learned a lot about myself in terms of, you know,
not organised at all.
Don't know what you mean. It's only why I have a weekly.
Let's just take today as an example. We were meant to film at 8:00. What time did you get on? 20 past after his massive shit.
Yeah, I probably messaged the bed out, honest. Nah. I mean, I have weekly meetings with boss now as well for project updates. Oh God. Fortunately, we have a planner now at work, so I can't not know what I'm doing, which is probably good.
Probably.
Yeah, and he goes through with me in order sometimes when I'm getting a bit carried away with myself. Fortunately, I just happen to be decent at what I do, so you know. And you know, I've learned a lot about myself, I think, as well, in terms of, you know, with certain aspects about my upbringing and the way I kind of think now, and the, you know, little ways of holding myself back, but how I've identified it so much more, and very much happy to try and change those things and really push. You know, and I think that we're, as a brand in terms of the Road Hunters, I think we've got a lot of things to come. Obviously, you've got dumb shit you're going to try and do with the Fiesta. Fingers crossed, because cool as. Obviously, we'll see how things go with that. I've got a rusty 36 that I need to get fixed, which hopefully now the season's out, I will be able to get down there a bit more. Although it gets dark really early, so that's not great. But these other things, the opportunity to go to the historic racing simulators place that we're going to. We've got the press passes for Autosport. We're going to have some more interviews coming up. We're going to try and do some drivers builds, and there's a lot of things that I've kind of tried to set up in the past, and then that sort of self-doubt and self-confidence issues, I've kind of brushed them. But it's kind of been a hell of a journey, and I've met some really cool people, and I know there's some really cool people who watch this, and I'll go to the track and I'll meet them, or I'll speak to them online, and we'll give feedback, and there's been such good positive feedback on it that it's been brilliant, because there are a lot of times I kind of messed stuff up, not done stuff as well as we could have done. Something like the BTRDA.
Copyrighted videos.
All that. Big learning experience, and it's like going to the BTRDA. We try to do something a bit more live, update, kind of difficult. You ain't got signals, but then it's like, okay, how do we work with it? How do we move it forward next season? And obviously, I know every time I go to the track, I am more determined to find a way to go racing. It's amazing. Myself, but there's still that, and I think it's been a hell of a season. That it has, mate.
It has,
and I think
it's just been a hell of a year in general. To be fair,
it's been it's been difficult year at times.
Yeah.
For me, it's been a bit crazy sometimes here back at the old house of Johnathan. I couldn't think of a name for my house.
Yeah, that's how I guessed that much.
Don't actually have a house, back here. But meeting some incredible people and doing some cool stuff and I cannot wait to get back to more rallycross. Obviously, if they do another round, there's an island. I'm not going to be there because I'm broke now. Spent far too much money, and I can't wait for another season of BCRDA. I very much, and I'll tell you what, I was surprised at. I said this to you the other day. I missed all the drifting this year. I got in the rallycross. I was like, oh, bloody hell.
There's quite a few times I've thought about it, and then just thought, you know what, we'd spend that much time doing two shows that.
Yeah.
We just don't have time to cover that much stuff.
Yeah, no. I am going to cover that a bit more again next season.
Yeah, I think maybe we'd put in another video a week or something.
So. Yeah,
if there is that on.
We'll see how it is, and we'll see how it's developed. I've enjoyed doing the more one kind of focus thing as well. Yeah. So it may be we can move around, and obviously I come from the Japanese drifting kind of background, albeit I've only done a minimal amount of drifting myself and never properly, just in Mexico. That is a very much a big love of mine as well. So that with a bit of fun. I mean, for instance, we do, when we go to Autosport this year, I've already lined up Matt Count with the V8 E30 Formula G compressor. He's on the Fueltopia stand that we're going to be having a chat with him there and going over the car. Again, it's another thing that we're going to go. It's our first time of going to a kind of motorsport show and trying to do actual interviews there in with the crowd and, mix it. So it's all learning and it's all epic. And I think everybody who's watching this stuff as well. And we'll get to the end of the year and I'll do another soppy one. So I'm going to shut up.
Just before we finish then, so something I forgot to mention in my video was Forza Horizon 5 came out last week, or or today actually it comes out. But if you got the premium edition, it came out last week.
Cool.
Holy shit, that game looks so realistic. Yeah. It's like you're in.
Nice. Do you know what the sort of story base of it is?
It's Mexico.
Or what is it? Mexico? Oh, so
yeah.
Okay, cool.
So it's basically well, all the Horizon games like a car music festival thing.
Last one was awesome. I used to love that, being in the Cotswolds and then you
So this one's in Mexico. It's got like a city, a snowy area, a mountain, a desert. It's I've not played much of it, but what I have, it's
Do we need to get back to doing some esports shit again?
We do. So if you have an Xbox or a PC, I highly recommend getting Forza Horizon 5.
Yeah, man.
And if you've got Game Pass, it's free, so you have no excuse.
Oh, is it? We've got Game Pass on the PC, I think, because I've got it for the PC.
You
and then...
probably will do if you pay for it.
I think so.
On both.
I'm getting into a bit of drift on an AC, like I was saying. So I've wanted to do it for a long time. It's a bit difficult when you're trying to press B on your steering for an handbrake and realise that you've not done this in a long time and you're pretty useless. And iRacing Rallycross, because that's pretty sick. Difficult.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully going to get my upgrade to supercars in it soon as well, as long as I don't mess up anything in the rest of the season. So that'll be cool. I must have... Oh, he's gone again. And it was so... Sorry, we'll end it. So, yeah, been a great year. Let us know your thoughts on the British. Get over to the Facebook group, the Instagram. Like I say, we're hopefully going to have a lot of stuff coming up. You're back. Hopefully have a lot of stuff coming up. So if you want to get involved as well, then please reach out to us. And, let's build these sports. And, oh, crap, that's my entire table that I've just pulled forward then. We won't do that again. It's really cool. So, yeah, happy days. Have a good one. Stay safe.
Catch you on the flip
side. That. I hope I made the video as well in time, because I ain't done it yet.
Well, you'll have to pull finger out, won't we?
Yeah, because I'm trying to learn that DaVinci Resolve as well, and obviously videography, because I want to push it next year.
So, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Peace.
See you, everybody. Stay safe.